Welcome to another I Explores. I'm your host Ian. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe. Okay, so today we're going to take a look at the shops around Grimsby that are still here and that have been lost. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so we're starting off at the top of Clifford Road. Now, I have got a picture that was taken from over that direction there, coming out of Park Street. And all these shops here, okay, starting on the corner there, where the Cleethorpe Park was. Okay, so along this stretch, where I am now, I said you had that, Ramsden's, you had Robert Hurst, you had Huxford's, Riders and Wrights. And above Riders and Wrights, well, above Riders, sorry, it says 75 years of service. Now, the picture looks look like it was taken out of the 50s or late 60s, not sure. Okay, and it also says above Wrights, established in 1904. So there you go, that's the start of the shops. Obviously now, it's all been redeveloped. I think the original part's about there and a bit further down. Okay, obviously the new Ramsden's was built on here, which is now gone, sadly. And they've built, started building something over there. It's the last bit of Ramsden's there, look, that's all that's left of it. And it used to be all the way down here. But now as I walk up, and it's cold by the way, it's an icy morning, is that you got Starbucks. So basically all the shops started from around the corner there, like I said, and they ran up that way. Okay, so in there is all scaffolding and whatever else is going on. Okay, so let's move on. And you see in the background there's Ramsden's, and that used to be Asda back then. Okay, so let's move a bit further down. Okay, on this side of the road where I am now, down this side, we've got Val's Cafe, Wholesale Fashions, Klasky and Smith's, and I think that says Balframe on there. It's hard to tell which one's which because they've changed over the years without knowing the numbers on them, and some of these haven't. We're coming in to what was in this building here, what's now an auction house, EFF Freezer Centre. Anybody remember that one? Big place. Okay, and next to that, which I'm coming up to now, it's a computer repair place. I'm not entirely sure. I'll keep going. This shop was big. I remember this. This one here was called Young's. We're on Bridge Street North, obviously the Albion, but we're not coming to look at the Albion today. Come to look at this shop here. Now this, in 1986, remember it well, was Whitby's Cycles. Okay, they come to get your bike. They also sell toys. I think where these black shutters are, by the way. Yeah, that's Whitby. So if we go a little bit further up, not much further, but this place is with the yellow sign in there, that was Lightwoods. Okay, so the building across the road there, which got roof half missing off, it looks like was the East Yorkshire Glazing, and next to it, it was the Music Forum. But here, where them windows are up there, you see that sticking out? In there, there's a place called the Little Theatre. You went through this door here, right in front of me, this blue one. Okay, that was the location of the Little Theatre. Oh, hang on, before we look at this. An old passageway, let's go down it. You don't see many of these in the old bricks, look. You don't see many of these too often. A very old passageway. Look at that. Off Cleethorpe Road and coming out just here, look. And you still see the old paving slabs down there. That's Orwell Street in front of us. Obviously the docks, but yeah, look at this. Wow, you don't often get these. But this is still here. Okay, on with the shops. Still on Cleethorpe Road, I'm going to turn the camera around now. Okay, so up there, that was the Yorkshire Bank. And where their windows are, like I was saying, that was where the Little Theatre was. And that shop across the road there, with the red shutter, that was Burnett's. Okay, so let's move on. Right, okay, so next to the Little Theatre, well, under it, under these two windows at the top there, where that black is, that was Brown's. Okay, so over there again, looking on the same side. This is 1958. You had the Cozy Calf Boots, Gerrard's, WR Boots and Son Limited, Lincoln Wine Shop. Okay, so now stood on virtually on Rugby Square now. So I'm going to start off here. This started off as a Lincoln Bank, Grimsby Docks branch. Then later on, National and Provincial. Now this picture I've got was taken in 1959. Okay, so let's move a bit further down from here. And we come up to another shop. This one was called Charles Hall. Charles Hall's this one. And next to it, just there, was Whitehead's. This was the location of H Broadbent TV and Radio Repairs. Okay, so today this shop, as you can see, is Stevenson's. Before that it was Lawson's of Stockdale, then it became a Quick Fit tyre centre. Okay, the two shops you can see in this picture, the grey one was where B. Bolton's was, and the one that says Waltham was where Rachel's was. Okay, let's carry on. This used to be Bon Marsh, and next to it, it says Lawson's and Stockdale. This is now during the war, okay? So later on, a later picture, 80s time, this was Lawson's and Stockdale as well. But yeah, so you've got 1945 in here, I mean sorry, during the war, and then here, later on. Okay, so just showing you where Bon Marsh was, the little shop. You see where the yellow sign is there? Well, onwards, near enough all the way to the corner of Acton Street there, that was also Bon Marsh, and next to that was Laces and Sons, and then another shop called Wood, and it ran down there. Okay, move on. Okay, so the first shop on the corner of Rugby Square and Freeman Street was called Hewitt's Lincoln Wine Shop. The one next to it was RW Boots. They did radio and TVs. The red bricked one there, that was called Thomas's. Now I'm not sure what they actually sold because it's hard to tell from the picture I've got with it being a bit blurred. Okay, so let's carry on. Okay, so the next two, the one that says Jim on it, that was Gerrard's, and the Caesars one, that was Boots the Chemist. Okay, so this is where Turney's was. They sold tobacco and cigars and things like that, but they had many shops around Grimsby, so that's where that once was. Okay, so this once was the site of the Cozy Calf. Later on it became a music shop which sold electronic organs, keyboards and things like that. As you can see now, it's obviously changed into what it is on the picture. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so the shop with a teal colour on it there, I think that's what you'd call that. That was Newton and Newton's. Okay, and I think I mentioned the one next to it with the red shutter, that was called Burnett's. Okay, I think they did stationery in that in there. Not sure what the other one did, the Newton and Newton. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, as you can see in the picture there, we have the Caxton Theater. Now in 1983 it was renovated and reopened again as a theatre, but previous to that it was a Methodist church, then converted into a premier cinema in 1922 called the Olympia. Okay, so after a fire on September 1934, it was rebuilt in its Art Deco style and reopened as a cinema in late November 1934. Okay, then it closed on the 5th of September 1959 as a cinema. Then later closed and was taken over by a radio and TV company called A. Uxford. Okay, and later it became the Olympia Garage in the 1980s. And then following on from that, like I said, it was renovated in 1983 to what it is now, a theatre once again. Right, so now I'm going to move on to Freeman Street now, and I've got a fact for you. Now Woolworths, okay, it first started on Clifford Road in 1912. Now I couldn't say where the location was because obviously the building is not there. I can see it, I've had a look round. Okay, but it was on Clifford Road for 13 years. And then it moved to Freeman Street and opened on April the 24th, 1925. And it closed in 1984, and then later became Mad Harry's, which I will show you when we get down there. So okay, let's move down to Freeman Street. Okay, so we've come to the end of another video. I'd like to welcome all my new subscribers to the channel. I much appreciate it. Thank you very much, sir, and all of you for watching my content as well. And on that note, I will see you all next time on the next video. Bye for now.